This is a Hearns Hobbies, Jun Watanabe and Night Customs collaboration, and I'll be painting the engine, this remote control car here, the wild one. Hello, I am Kobey from Hearns Hobbies, and today I am working on this remote control car here, the wild one. This is a Hearns Hobbies, Jun Watanabe and Night Customs collaboration, and I'll be painting the engine. This is modeled off of a Volkswagen engine. As you can see here, I've been told that it is a flat 4, which is something that you might find in a Volkswagen. I presume a Beetle or something like that. But yes, let's paint this up. I've had a few looks at reference images. It's been primed in white and it's going to be dirty. It's going to be very, very dirty. So let's come in and just paint away. I've mixed up on my wet palette a couple of colors. See all the things I messed up on it. Alright, from memory, black, gonna do all this silver and tarnish it, greys, let's just give it a go. I can always rectify it later, but yeah, let's start with the black. I'm just gonna come out because I need a bit more room to work with. Oh, nice pigmentation, Green Stuff World. This is Black Stallion, the colour by Green Stuff World, which we've had just come back into stock. Oh, beautiful. Very nice full coverage. The whole area. Just flows really nicely off the brush as well. And I'm using a very cheap brush. This was built by Tony, I believe, in a previous video. I've chucked the resin engine on and I've primed it in Surface 1500 white, because that's what I had in the studio at the time. I did that off camera. And now I'm using water-based acrylics to paint it. I'm doing a pretty sloppy job. It'll get the message across, but I'm hoping that the weathering on this engine, making it look very well used, will not hide, but just cover up a lot of those inconsistencies faced in this brush painting phase. If I really wanted to go all out, I mean, this is an RC car, so it will be getting bashed around a little bit. If I wanted to go out and do something really presentable, I'd probably get my airbrush out on this before fixing it to the model. But because it's all I want it to be tied together, I will be painting it on the model, so I can kind of get an idea of where everything goes. So we have the air filters here, I believe. I already know what Tony's going to say when I show him my paint job. He's going to go, that was terrible, in another way of saying it was terrible. And I'm going to go, I don't care. You asked me to do it. You could have asked anyone else. Actually, I want to make those silver. You can see it in more detail than I can, being that close up to it. I'm going to make a really nice and rusty exhaust on this one. Well used in the snow over in Europe. That's my story. Tony's going to go, no, this was an Australian import. I'm going to go, yeah, well, it was used secondhand. Someone imported it from Europe back in the day. And he's going to go, no. And I'm going to go, yes. Alright, I'm going to paint this bit black in the middle because I want to emulate as if it isn't even there. Really giving myself a challenge to do it like this, but I don't mind. Can really get the brush in there and let it move and make a bit of coverage. Black Stallion is a really nice dark pigmented color, so even on white, right, like that's black now. There's not much white even showing through. Really nice for a water-based color. I'm gonna paint this little bit here. I'm too zoomed in. I'm just absolutely shocking at this, so I'm gonna come in a little bit closer. perhaps about here with the camera, where you get the whole kind of picture of the model in as I'm painting it. Alright, I'm gonna wash this off. I'm gonna start doing a little bit of silver. I think this may be, is this still Green Stuff World? Let's see how nice this goes on. Bloody beautiful. Semi-transparent, which may be a little bit of an issue for around here where I had the black. We'll see how we go. A couple of different coats, see what I can do. Yeah. Yo! What are you doing? Yeah, you having a look?
I'm fiending.
You having a little look-see?
How's it coming along?
I'm just getting the base colours down.
How good is it?
What do you think? You reckon it's good?
I love it. My favourite. Can't wait to see these out ripping around.
Yeah. It's going to look rough now, but I'm hoping it's all weathering that gets it done.
Are you going to make the pipes like rusty and stuff? Or
Yeah.
Going to be nice.
Rusty as.
Rusty as, bro.
Well used. I'm saying this has been used over in Europe.
Yeah?
Yeah. It's the Volkswagen made it.
Done a Paris-Dakar.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do this actually.
Fantastic.
Paint it
Good
all
work,
grey.
Kobey.
All right.
Enjoy, buddy.
No worries. Then we have Brett, one of the others working on this model, coming in and supervising me so I don't mess it up too bad. I'm doing a base coat of grey actually, I've decided, which is a half-half mix of Vallejo and GSW black and white. Obviously black and white make the shade of grey, half-half. So that's what I've used. And this will create a good base for that silver to go on, which we saw is semi-transparent, which isn't an issue. Just means that it needs a nice base. Lots of different angles you have to get in there with this because I've put it in. Never mind though, we can get in there, it's very easy. Flipping it upside down a little bit. Oh, not that there's much to do in here, but lots and lots of grey being utilised on this one. Kind of hard to see. Really making sure we get in all angles here. But I have a feeling I'm nearly done. With that side at least. There's only a little bit on this side. Oh, there we go. You know what? Tony, you can fix it. That's Tony's job. And now we're back to unfocused because of that. I really want to get the grey over and done with so I can add some vibrancy to it. But you know, these things take time. Add a bit of specificity to the painting. But I got to get all this base coating done first. That's pretty much all of it base coated, and now I just want to do a couple of the more specific stuff with these colors. Red being the primary one that I wanted to do. These two parts. A little bit transparent for my liking, but we'll work with what we got. And if need be, afterwards I can go over it again with a darker red. It's probably what it's going to be. Okay, that looks like most of the base colours done. I will touch up the red again with another red. I think this one's a bit too transparent. Yes, and then we move on to some weathering. So that's pretty much the base colours of this engine done, except the red, which I'm going to have to do off camera. I'll do another coat of a lot of the grey, just got to let that set, but there's not really going to be much more to kind of show on camera. I think the biggest thing from this is when I'm brush painting, there's a lot of back and forth. I know that doesn't have to be, I know a lot of guys will be able to just do it straight out, but with myself, I take my time base coating everything in the colour that I want. I know the red didn't turn out how I felt it would, but I've got some other red that will work a bit better than the Carmine Red by Model Colour. But the Vallejo Model Air was really good when I mixed that with the black. They were really nice paints making the grey. The black was really, really nice. These here, they just needed a bit more of a shake. But I'll quickly do a little bit of the gunmetal grey on one of the pieces just so you can see whichever one is dried more. I'll do a little bit of an idea of this one. Load it up on there. Do it across this bit here. Now that I've got that really nice grey undertone of that, it's really going to pop the silver once it dries. And then I'm going to do a whole lot of the air filters and everything in this grey, even on here. If I bring out a little bit of the sheen on the edge here, this colour, as if it's a little bit chipped. Will look quite nice as well. Go over all of the bolts. When all the grey is done, I can do it on the whole engine. But yeah, for the most part, it'll be down to weathering and everything after this. I'm really excited for the exhaust. I love doing a really dirty exhaust. All of the pigments, all of the acrylic weathering that will go into that will be really cool. It hasn't been too much of an exciting episode with this, as it is just base colours. Especially that red didn't turn out very well. But In the next video, keep an eye out for that red. You'll see that it has popped, as I'll be using a different colour, probably a Tamiya thinner based colour. If I have to airbrush it, so be it, I will do that. But yeah, that's been base coating this engine. Black, grey, a little bit of silver. I'll zoom in on that gunmetal. There you go there. This will all be really unified after a wash. You can ignore that because that is just yuck. I'll come in and clean that up. But yeah, really rough base colour of all of those. And in the next one you'll see a little bit of detail painting, getting a little bit of weathering going and making it happen. So yeah, there you go. That has been the Night Customs Jun Watanabe and Hearns Hobbies Wild One painting session of the engine, the Volkswagen engine. I'm Kobey from Hearns Hobbies, and I hope you have a great day. I hope you've enjoyed this video. We will see you in store or in the next video. Cheers, guys.